Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Jacksonville Municipal Stadium. I'm Gus Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth. And welcome to this exhibition clash between the Eagles and the Jaguars. Who do you see as the key players for this matchup, Chris?
Well, Gus, I've got my eyes on the two quarterbacks in this one. I had a chance to talk to both of these guys, obviously guys that have experience in this situation. They've been here before, and yet it's always so interesting. You can see a different look in their eyes when they're warming up. You know that they know the significance of these matchups, and it just adds another level of excitement to the football game. When you're talking about this kind of talent on the field, this should be a really good one. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get it going.
Interesting, Chris. Great storyline here today, and we'll follow that storyline as this game moves on.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
They'll take over at the 36-yard line. Garrard will hand it off. Bradley was there to bring him down. Jones-Drew gets the ball left side. He's wrestled down at the 40.
Face mask, defense.
I don't care how good your defense may be. You're asking for trouble when you start giving teams free first downs.
He's dropped down at the 34-yard line.
When you get a halfback that gets in the open field with that kind of space, it is just so difficult to try and stop the screen. The offensive line got out in front. That was nice.
Garrard hands it off straight ahead. 5 yards. And that'll bring up second down. It's now 2nd and 5. Ball on the 29-yard line. Garrard with the give. He makes his way to about the 18. Nate Allen was there for the stop. First down and 10. Short throw to the right. Down he goes. It's going to be a Jags first and goal. And now we'll see who can get the bigger push. He rolls out to the right. He picks it off. So an early mistake, and they'll look to rebound on their next possession. Has a man to his right. Little flip.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
Considine gets his hands on him and drags him down for a loss. At the 20. They take over at the 20. Opts for a short throw.
Oh boy, aren't many of those that aren't picked off. He was very lucky on that throw.
So, it's 4th down. The Eagles lining up to punt. They drop the runner at the 35. The Jaguars want to get better results from this series. Their last one ended with a turnover. Garrard tosses to the left side.
And if you could make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
So they have it at the 34. Jennings will run it again. And he makes it out to about the 37-yard line. Here's the throw. It is an incomplete pass.
David Garrard was simply trying too hard that time. He got a little excited and let that ball get away from him. That's something that you'll see from inaccurate passers from time to time.
Fourth down. The Jaguars are lining up to punt it away. Returns the punt from the 16.
He did a good job there finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong and only a few that can really go right.
The first quarter here at Jacksonville Municipal Stadium was a score. They're looking at a 2nd and 7. Ball on the 36-yard line. Gets the pass off. It's knocked away by the defense. And now the offense will be faced with a 3rd down situation. Facing 3rd down now and 7. Ball on their own 36. He gets off the throw.
The Eagles got a big play that time, and they need a whole lot more of that after beginning this game with a very pedestrian passing attack. That was good.
Looking for a man. Cox got it. Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call.
The penalty is declined.
He's dragged down on the play.
Effective blitzing can really destroy an offensive game plan because you're so used to having time to develop plays down the field. Now you come with a good blitz, and the quarterback just doesn't have time to get it off.
Checks down to the short pass.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Mercedes Lewis was the intended receiver on the play.
Let's go. Be physical.
It's 4th down. The Jaguars line up to punt. Jackson will take it at the 21. He gets out to the 32-yard line.
Repeat, 4th down.
From their own 47-yard line. Pass is short right side. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. 4-yard gain on the pass.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
Dumps it out right. The stop was made by Derek Harvey.
The Eagles have a bunch of short completions, but they're not getting the yards after the catch right now, and that's because the defense is playing them very tight and making good, solid tackles.
Hammered as he lets it go. Deshaun Jackson was the intended receiver.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
It's fourth down. The Eagles are lining up to punt this one away. It bounces out of bounds at the 26. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. It's a pass. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. Second down and 7 yards to go. Goes through his progression.
Yeah, they brought the blitz, and the offensive line just unable to pick it up that time to force the incompletion.
They go from their own 26-yard line. Good coverage downfield.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
The Jaguars line up to punt. Jackson awaiting the return. Jackson will take off at the 31. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Surveys the field.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
They line it up at the 41. He lets it go.
The Eagles will maybe get kick-started a little bit after that catch. Their passing game hasn't exactly been very impressive so far. And they really forced him to throw that one before he had a chance to read the coverage. You know, typically when they blitz, you end up in one-on-one coverage, but you have to have time to throw the ball.
Short throw to the right. He didn't get back to the line. The pass is complete for a 1-yard loss.
That play was really all about defensive pursuit. They saw the ball thrown. They got there quickly for a loss on the play. The Eagles have been facing a pretty stiff pass defense so far. You know, they haven't been getting too much on their completions, but that time, a big play, and that's exactly what they needed.
Philadelphia stops the clock.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. Flips it out short. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. They line up at the 23. Flips out short. He's tackled at the 12.
You know, it's really not that hard to figure out who this offense is trying to get the ball to on this drive. That's catch number 3. Time for a few adjustments, defensive coordinator. Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
He's searching for a receiver. Into traffic, and it's picked off. They take over at the 20. Jones-Drew on the handoff. Jones-Drew picks up a yard on the play. It's now 2nd and 9. Jones-Drew takes the give, and he makes it out to about the 24-yard line. And we've got a tie ball game here as we pause for halftime. Philadelphia awaits the kickoff to start the third quarter. Hobbs from the 3-yard line. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. Searching for an open man. And the tackle was made by Smith.
The Eagles still look to be a little unsure on pass plays. One reason is the secondary is doing such a great job tying up these receivers and giving them so little room to work.
Avant was his intended target. Has a man to his right. Little flip.
The Jaguars came onto the field with a ton of energy that time. They controlled the line of scrimmage and didn't allow that extra yardage.
It's 4th down. The Eagles line up to punt. He's brought down at the 31. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
That incompletion will bring up second down. Jones-Drew, the ball carrier. Jones-Drew can't hang on to the ball. Who's going to come up with this one? The Eagles win the scramble. They take over.
Great job fighting for the ball at the bottom of that pile. It's hard to imagine anybody's going to wrestle the ball away from him.
Scrambles for positive yards.
Yeah, and the key is making that first pass rusher miss you. More often than not, there's one guy in your way. You can make that first guy miss. A lot of times those defenders have their backs turned and are running away from you. The Eagles get a good gain there. You know, we haven't seen too much of that. This defense has done a great job keeping their aerial attack contained.
They have the ball at the 16. Looking for a man. He's got it! Touchdown! So they get 6, and that's the game's first.
There's something about a ball that you know if you catch it, it's 6 points. And if you don't, you're going to be the goat of the game. It just makes you focus a little bit more.
Philadelphia is up a touchdown. Now it's time to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Philadelphia will send this one deep. Jennings is back to receive the kick. He makes it out to the 20. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 35. Still looking for an open man. Cuts back and he's dropped.
Only gained about 4 yards on that play, but sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
Pass is short right side. He's wrestled down at the 42.
The Jaguars still look to be a little unsure on pass plays. One reason is the secondary is doing such a great job tying up these receivers and giving them so little room to work.
And it looks short from up here.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there, the pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
Let's go. You bring your A game today. Let's go. Woo!
4th down. The Jaguars are lining up to punt this one away. He angles it out of bounds at the 35-yard line. They'll go to work at the 35. Give to the tailback. Who's going to come up with this one? The Eagles are going to hold on to it.
Huge effort to maintain possession of the ball. When you're mixing it up at the bottom of one of those piles of big bodies and clawing and scratching, it's tough.
They line up at the 37. They're going with the option. Hit and drop behind the line. This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call. And we'll replay third down.
Third down is tough enough in the NFL, but when you start adding yardage to it, boy, it gets even tougher.
Jeremy Maclin was the intended receiver on the play.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
Fourth down. The Eagles line up to punt. They drop the runner at the 28-yard line. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much room.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a scene to get one up the field.
It's now second down, 10 yards to go. Looked like someone might have jumped.
Start, offense.
Even the slightest twitch by an offensive lineman will draw a flag. You know, defensive guys really have a bit of an advantage. As long as they don't cross the line of scrimmage, they can jump and flinch and try and get that offensive line to react.
Holding, offense.
That penalty will move them back a bit.
Sloppy play right there. The one thing you learn as an offensive player is you can't give away yards. They are just too hard to come by.
So at the end of 3, the score 7-0. The Jaguars begin this final quarter with possession of the football, down by a touchdown. Steps up in the pocket and throws it as he's hit.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
The Jaguars line up to punt. Deshaun Jackson is the deep man awaiting the return. Jackson takes it at the 28. And this one looks like it's going to come back. Hobbs gets called for the hold. First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 18. McCoy takes a handoff. Gains his way to the 29-yard line. And we'll have a first down and 10. And the ball on the 29-yard line. Passes it short. And he's tackled at the 35. Selleck makes his third catch of the game. So second down, the offense needs about 4 for the first. Dumps it out left. LaShawn McCoy makes his third grab. Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Cobb pitches out to the right. I'm not sure he would have had it if it wasn't for that extra effort.
Yeah, a little guts, a little determination on that one. Those are the type of conversions you have to make if you're going to win football games.
Breaking through up the gut. Looks like this one might be coming back.
Personal foul, flipping on the offense. Repeat, first down.
So the penalty pushes them back for a first and long. McCoy takes it up the middle.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
It's second and very long. 2 minutes left in the ball game. McCoy gets the call again. The Jaguars just took their first time out. Gives it left side. The Jaguars call a timeout. That was their second timeout. So, it's fourth down. The Eagles line up to punt. Fields the punt at the 19-yard line. And this could be a clip. Here's the call.
By the receiving team.
Cox will be flagged on the play. From their own 14-yard line. Running out of time.
I really liked what they did that time. Nice job by the Eagles.
Goes through his progression. He drops the easy pick. No completion that time, and it'll bring up third down. They'll be looking for a miracle here on third down that will keep this attempt at a comeback alive. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Not much indecision by the coach here. He'll keep the offense out there to go for it. Going up top. Batted away by the defender. First down, goal to goal. He takes a knee. The offense sets up 8 yards away from the end zone here. And he'll just kneel it here. Here's a look at today's red zone numbers, made possible by Old Spice Body Wash. Wham, bam! Thank you for smelling great, man. Cobb gives it up the middle.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
The kick is good. That's all from Jacksonville. The game's stats and highlights are next. Here's today's Swagger Player of the Game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant. Smell like a man. Man. Here's the play that rocked the stadium, the Doritos Crunch Time play of the game.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.